this is gonna be a quiz on entrepreneurial and business stuff. And yeah, just because I want to have something new, I do just want to have some kind of a different thing and not only articles and summaries and whatever. And therefore, hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Self-Development with Tactics fucking podcast. And if you do not have the time to actually watch this 30-minute video or 25-minute video, whatever it might be, I don't know, then please check out the link in the description, and there's going to be the link for the podcast, because this is actually a podcast, The YouTube video that you're just seeing there is just the video of the podcast, which means that there's also the podcast, and the podcast is an audio-only version, which means that you can just listen to it, which means that it is just a really efficient way to consume this episode, to just get the knowledge and get the value and get the entertainment and get whatever, and by just also being able to do something else besides that. It is just really efficient. But yeah, as you can see on the left side of the screen, we are going through a quiz, something new. And it is a business quiz. It actually took me quite a while, until I found something that was worth going through and didn't really look like it is stealing all my data, and that's quite it, And I kind of feel like that it is just a pretty good one. And I also hope that I'm going to learn something, and that you're going to learn something, and that we both going to learn something. So the first question out of 26, which one of the below is the main purpose of a business plan? To help you strategize and outline what you want to achieve with your business, to help you structure the financial side of your business more efficiently, to help you plan your organizational structure, to help you identify key markets and target audiences, and all of the above. Well, all of the above could actually be the thing, What you want to achieve with your business. I'm going to take this one. I'm actually going to take the first one next. Which of these is the best definition of a competitor? A company operating within your industry, a company operating within your region. Wait, I'm just going to fix that. A company that supplies a similar good or service to you. A company that uses the same marketing channels as you. A company operating within... Thank you. A company operating within your industry. I would say so. What does the SWOT analysis acronym stand for? Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strategically weighted organigram theory, success, weakness, opportunities, targets, situation, work plan, outputs, and timings. It stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It is actually something that I know, that I really know. Business strategy. Which one of the following should not appear in a mission statement? I don't know what a mission statement is. Company values, the needs with which the company addresses, who your customers are, and how much turnover you want to make. I guess the last one. Marketing. It's also about marketing. Which one of the following best defines growth hacking? Keeping an eye on your competitors' growth strategies and ensuring that your presence is felt in each channel they focus on. Focusing your visual marketing efforts on affluent and emerging areas. A learn-as-you-go approach to marketing your product, improving it with each learning until it reaches product or market fit, hosting roundables, hackathons, and similar initiatives in a bid to solve problems within your company and industry. I guess focusing your visual marketing efforts? No. Maybe it's the first one. I don't know. I really don't. So keeping an eye on your competitors' growth strategies, ensuring that your presence is felt in each channel they focus on. I don't know. Using the word video in an email subject line boosts open rates by 19%. I would say yes. So it's true or false. I guess it is true. The 7th question. You have recently set up a website which lists and reviews events happening in the north of England. Which of the below options is not a good way of monetizing your site traffic? Sell advertising space would be a good one. Sell blog space to other websites in order to boost their SEO performance. Charge users a fee for exclusive content. Charge venues a fee for listings. Sell merchandise. Charge users a fee for exclusive content. They totally gonna be like, well, it is actually a good site to do that. I'm just gonna take it just because I do not believe in it, just because I do not want it to be true, to be honest. But I actually know that it is somehow gonna be true. I really guess so. The 8th one. What type of website traffic is referred to as organic? People who use non-paid search engine listings, people who click on AdWord links to your site, people who click links on social media, people who have bookmarked your site or who type the URL into their browser, people who click on links on other sites. Can I actually tick more than one? No, I can't, because people who use non-paid search engine listings. Well, none of them actually just really makes sense, because it's just like, okay, organic reach, for example, is the reach you're gonna get without paying for it on social media, like Facebook and whatever it might be, and that's then quite it. It is. I do not really like all the answers that I'm having here. I really don't. But let's see. People who click links on social media, it would actually also be the thing. It would also be organic traffic, wouldn't it? People who have bookmarked your site or who type the URL into their browser. I'm going to take this one because it also somehow makes sense. The 9th one. Facebook advertisements can be targeted to reach individuals according to the location, age, and or gender, individuals according to their interests and or behaviors, friends of the people who have already liked your Facebook page. All of them. Really all of them. It is truly amazing what you can do with Facebook advertising. The 10th one. Which of the following terms best describe the strategy of selling accounts receivable to improve cash flow? Equity financing, factoring, accounts receivable turnover, sales and lease back. The strategy of selling accounts receivable to improve cash flow. I would actually say sell and lease back. Or it's actually sale, isn't it? It's not sell, it's sale. Never mind. We are now actually in the finance section, a section that I should be really good at, because I'm having my own business. I'm not. I'm totally going to be shit at this. But yeah. So if you're self-employed, which of the following can you claim tax back for on your self-assessment tax return? Advertising costs? I don't think so. A tailored suit worn to work? I would say so. Client entertainment, lunch or sporting events? Yeah, probably. Speeding tickets for company car? I'm gonna take the last one. No, just joking. I think client entertainment, like lunch and a sporting event and whatever. Even though a tailored suit could also work. Depends on law and whatever, but it could really also be working. How long must you keep your financial records for after the 31st January submission deadline of the relevant tax year if you're self-employed? I do think it is actually 10 years. I think it is actually 10 years. The 13th one. How is gross profit best defined? Total turnover in a given period, total revenue minus total expenditure, total revenue minus costs of goods, services sold, or divided by services sold, I guess. Net profit minus taxes. Isn't it just net profit minus taxes? Even though total revenue minus total expenditure. I'm gonna take net profit. I don't know. I really don't. I could Google actually. I could actually Google all those things. And I do really have to say that I do not think that it is that of a bad thing if you do not know a lot of those quiz questions, Really not. You can still just have a really successful business by still not knowing what it is all about, because they're just words, and words describe something, but it doesn't really mean that you don't know what it is describing, You know what a banana is, and you know how to use it, but you might not know how it is named or called or whatever. Which one of these options will not help business owners to cut the amount of business taxes they pay every year? Claiming a proportion of household costs if they work from home, setting up salary sacrifice scheme for employees, exploring the flat rates VAT scheme, claiming capital allowances and whatever, paying themselves tax efficiently through company dividends, and the entrepreneurial relief scheme. I honestly have to say I don't know anything of these. And I do not even know which one to take now. I would even say the first one, which is claiming a proportion of household costs if they work from home. Because I can somehow assume that you might be doing that, which could help you with your taxes, whatever. Which one of the following could professional indemnity insurance help protect your business from? Claims brought by employees who have been insured at work, claims brought by members of the public who have tripped and hurt themselves in your office, claims brought by a client who is dissatisfied with your work, and your laptop being stolen or damaged. Which one of the following could professional indemnity insurance help protect your business from? Let's just actually take the last one, just because I think it is the least one to take. Therefore, I'm just gonna take it. Law. Now it's gonna be about law. Also one of the things I'm particularly good at. Not. So, if you have an original idea and a great name for an invention that will help children learn sign language and you want to protect your idea and name, which of the following steps should you take? Check that no one else is already using the name. Ensure that you have agreed in writing who owns the rights if you have worked with someone in creating it. Consider applying for a patent to protect the invention and trademark to protect the name. Don't tell anyone until you have taken some steps to protect your intellectual property. All of the above. I think it's always when I do have the option to take all of them, I guess I should also take them. I somehow have the feeling. If you're looking to acquire another business, are you able to insist on a period of exclusivity with the seller to allow you enough time to carry out due diligence and complete the necessary legal work? Yes, no, or yes, but only after you have put down a deposit. Maybe. I'm gonna take the last one. It could be the case. I really don't know. It could be the case. A male employee has asked about sharing parental leave with his spouse. Which of the following statements are correct in regards to shared parental leave? In order to share parental leave, the mother must end her maternity or adoption leave. Statutory shared parental pay is paid at 100 and whatever pounds of your average weekly earnings. 90% of your average weekly what the fuck? The employee can take 2 weeks paternity leave in addition to SPL. The employee is within their rights to ask for the child's birth certificate, confirmation of matching, and the name and address of mother's employer. I'm gonna take all of the above, because I assume that is actually going to be the case, then I'm going to do all of them. Law, again. Which one of the statements on managing sick leaves is inaccurate? Employers are liable for sick leave pay as well as replacement workers' costs. Statutory sick pay is currently set at just under £19 a week. Employers are able to reclaim a percentage of their sick pay outlay once it reaches 13% of national insurance costs. Clear sick leave policy guidelines should be made available and known to all at all times. Well, the last one is definitely pretty subjective, isn't it? Are liable for sick leave pay. Statutory is currently set at just under 90%. Employers are able to reclaim a percentage of their sick pay outlay once it reaches 30% of natural. I'm going to take this one. How much could you be fined for failing to obtain employer's liability insurance when required to? 500 per day not insured, 2,500 per day not insured. I would say 500 per day not insured. It somehow just seems to be good. What is an elevator pitch? A business pitch delivered in an elevator. I'm gonna take this one. I would actually like to take this one because maybe it is some historical shit, because I really assume it is. I really do assume it is. A 60-second sales pitch, a quick and simple definition of your business and its value proposition, a short story that you can tell in the course of an elevator ride. Yeah, it's gonna probably be this one. The 22nd one. Which one of the following is not an example of upselling? Would you like to supersize that? Our Platinum package offers limited upgrades. Customers who bought this also viewed the following related product. Free delivery on orders over £150. So what is upselling? I don't know what upselling is. This is the problem there. I could look that up. So also that you know, because you might also not know that. But it seems to be the case. Persuade a customer to buy something additional or more expensive. Which means customers who bought this article, more expensive, free delivery, I guess. Yeah, free delivery. Not gonna be just, they said like free delivery if you buy something over 150. I fucked it up. Never mind. The 23rd one. Which of the following is a source of external change for a business? Increasing consumer spending power, modification of its marketing campaign, the decision to market its products using e-commerce, and provision of electronic payment facilities for customers. I would say e-commerce. I actually don't know. I really don't know what the answer could be, but I just like e-commerce and therefore I'm gonna take e-commerce. The 24th one. Upselling or cross-selling is cheaper and easier than selling to new customers. Probably cheaper. It's probably going to be cheaper. Therefore, I'm going to take yes over no. Which one of the following is not considered a viable finance source for SMEs? Retained profits, loan capital, payday loans, credit cards, factoring, crowdfunding, and savings. What is SME? Small to medium-sized enterprise, a company with no more than 500 employees. Payday loans, following is not considered a viable finance source. Payday loans, I guess, isn't it? Retained profits, loan capital, payday loans. Yeah, payday loans, I guess. The 26th and also the last one. When is the best time in the life cycle of a business to focus on networking? Anytime, anywhere, startup, growth, expansion, decline. Well, in decline, it's probably going to be it's also going to be good. In growth, it is good to just grow more. As a startup, it's definitely good. I would say anytime, anywhere. And now I'm going to see my results. Your score is 38%. I took the His Cool Small Business quiz. I'm a future budding entrepreneur. Congratulations on completing the quiz. Why not challenge your friends, family, and colleagues to see if they can beat your score? The link's going to be down in the description. And also in the show notes if you're in the podcast. Which one is there's also going to be... Which one is the best definition of competitor? A company that supplies a similar good or service to you. Oh, to you in terms of... I understand. Yeah. Which one? Growth hacking. I also got that wrong. Is there actually one of them that I got right? Because I'm only seeing just wrong ones. How long must you keep your What? How long must you keep your financial records for after the 31 January submission? 5 years. Oh. Okay. It's not 10 years, it's 5 years. There is... What? Doesn't make any sense. I didn't get one of them right. Or does it only show just the wrong ones? Please find the answer to the question here. Oh, yeah. These are only the wrong ones. Occasionally. Or apparently. But yeah, so if you want to take the test as well, or the quiz as well, the link is going to be down in the show notes and also description. And this is going to be the end of the episode. I guess the third one that I'm actually recording in a row. I think it is just kind of the most episodes that I've been recording in a row. It is quite something. It really is quite something. But yeah, I wish you the best health of happiness and also success. And also that you're going to remind yourself how you're going to be remembered, which means your legacy, which means how you're going to be remembered, yeah. And which could mean like, okay, being nice so that you're going to be remembered as a nice person. But the thing is, it doesn't necessarily have to work that way, It could also be like, okay, you are nice, but still there's going to be someone probably, and actually as well, that just does not like you. For actually no particular reason, just because of them most often. So look out for that. And something else, actually 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself are, why are you here? What are you trying to change? And what is bothering you the most? Those 3 questions might lead you to just figuring out your purpose, and it is something that's incredibly important. Therefore, do it. I would appreciate it. And something that I would also appreciate is you subscribing to the podcast and also to the YouTube channel, no matter or wherever you are at this time, whether you're just listening to the podcast or you're watching the YouTube video. I would really appreciate that because it really means a lot to me, because what I'm doing here means a lot to me. I'm putting a lot of work in there, and it would just really be amazing. And you wouldn't just leave out any valuable information and valuable value. Yeah. I see you the next time, hopefully.